trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub. Alright, good morning and welcome to this edition of Voices at 7 a.m. where they come to you live now. Voices Online TV, Facebook page and YouTube channel. The 1 hour 30 minutes program, they look at issue them we get for doing development na salon. You will they watch we can take part in the program by way how we will drop we message or comment na any of the section in our Facebook and YouTube channel comment section them. Plus, you can send me text or WhatsApp message. So the number is 034-225-373. The number again is 034-225-373. If you're out of salon, add +232. Mina Fatima Sise, one party presenter name of this edition of the program, Voices at 7.
Good morning, and Mina Arnold Felix Elba. Inside the program this morning, as Salon Day in charge of the United Nations Security Council How Salon people they expect government for represent the country inside this meeting. And you go hear from Girls Advocacy Development Network as we present one document to the Vice President of Salon. You go know what's in this document they bought. This plus other interesting reports they na the program for you this morning. So continue for day with me for the next 1 hour 30 minutes.
All right, and at the program this morning, and I welcome with two studio guests there. We get Theophilus Sabinda, we are a journalist. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Yes, good morning and thanks for having me.
You're welcome. We also get Titi Sano, we're a programs coordinator, Girls Advocacy Development Network. Good morning, Titi, and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good morning.
Okay. Una go hear you from guest the gist no, but for now, make we start the program proper with this report as we dey take una back na the press conference we happened last week on the UN Security Council. As Salon don be the president for the next 30 days then, we don begin from August 1 and it will end August 30th. Now the United Nations Security Council, one part the thing them where the country the champion at this meeting, now women's peace and security. Well, for no more about this meeting, and our Salon intend for good champion everything we going to happen at this meeting. We own Arnold Felix Elba, get more and will now report.
After 53 years, January this year, Salon be returned as non-permanent member na the UN Security Council. But August 1, na Salon go dey in charge of the UN Security Council. Timothy Kaba, na the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, explained Salon road to the UN Security Council presidency. Timothy Kaba go before for talk about the issue them where Salon get for deal with as president of the Security Council. Frances Alagali, now the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, say one of the things them where Salon be focused on, where then go na the UN Security Council, now women, peace and security. Madam. Madam Algali say the first thing wey Salon go do na for all debate on women, peace and security. Wey e dey tok about the problem wey dey between Israel and Palestine, Timothy Kabah say Salon still dey ask both Israel and Palestine for stop the violence and allow humanitarian aid, and for make the two party dem live side by side as neighbor dem. And the same way so say the main event na the UN Security Council wey go happen the 12th of August, na President Bio go be the chairman for this event. For Voices Online TV, Mina Arnold, Felix Elba.
Alright, well, that'll be just a background for make people understand what exactly get for happen at the United Nations Security Council as Salon be don assume presidency since August 1, 2024, and it will last till the 30th of August. And plenty things get for happen at that meeting day. Also, we get for see different meeting there. We get for do with security and peace. And Salon get for champion all the meeting then. We dey continue with the program, and today at the program, we dey can talk about waiting Salon people for expect from government in terms of contribution to the UN Security Council. Plus, we get with young woman inside the studio, where inside we can tell you about the paper where they will hand over to Vice President Jude Jallo. This plus plenty other interesting reports the inside the program. So now we continue for day with we as we go now come over to we guest.
Good morning and again and welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
Okay. I start with you, then we'll come to Theophilus.
Okay.
Because you get exam, we get for take later today.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about this paper when I go submit to the Vice President. What's in this paper about?
So this paper where we call the Girls Call to Action was developed by girls and boys, 500 voices. We include on this document will be happened last year in Abo district during the 4th edition of the Sierra Leone National Girls Summit. So any year where we can do the Sierra Leone National Girls Summit, and no one do like a program at the end, we left participants then for go. But we want the voices to be included and we implement them. So anyhow, they prepare the Girls Call to Action. So last year, they prepared the Girls Call to Action, where we include 500 voices cut across Sierra Leone. And this document include issues the way they affect young people and how best they go find recommendation towards these issues and present it to NGOs, development partners, government, and stakeholders.
Okay. What are some of the issues there with the inside this Girls Call to Action document when I don't present to the Vice President?
So some of the issues that were inside the Girls Call to Action document is the young people, they say they need access and political participation, and government for provide justice for victims the way they go through sexual gender-based violence. You know now cut across Salon, especially in the rural community, gender-based violence issues is so high. So these issues they put into the document, and also they need access to health facilities in their communities, and also they need access to quality education. So these 4 key issues then at the document where they want make Papa government, NGOs and development partners, they come together, put hands together and ensure say they get a better
So
life.
waiting push the Girls Advocacy Development Network for set up this document and present them to development partners them.
Because we need sustainable results every year after we summit. Like I said, we not go nice for we make summit, we gather 500 people and at the end we make them go. We not get follow up, it makes no sense. So if they come on a round table, because the Sierra Leone National Girls Summit is a platform for change for girls and young women and boys in Sierra Leone. When I know so they talk about so many issues affecting girls, especially rape, teenage pregnancy, boys are the perpetrator. So we now make society see them that way. So when they discuss on issues affecting girls, it would be nice for make we bring them together, make them back understand the thing that way girls they go through and help for support girls. So the main issue we make we prepare this document and for ensure say we get a follow-up and a positive feedback after the summit and help for increase the participation of girls and reduce the issues affecting them.
Okay, Titi Isano, Fatima, you get a question for
Yes, Titi, you say last year again, una present another paper. So, waiting don't change from last year to now, we una don't give another one.
No, I said the document we prepared to the Vice President was prepared last year.
Last year, okay.
Yes, 2023 Sierra Leone National Girls Summit.
Okay.
So any year we'll get the summit, we'll get a certain document where girls and young women they come together and prepare what they want to see, the change where they want to see, where government and other people they were involved in.
So these documents are already done over to the Vice President.
Yeah.
So what do they expect? Because some of the issues there, most of the issues the way you don't highlight, no new. And I think the way people, organizations don't they call for, what do they expect?
So we expect the government for bring up more participation in women governance because that's not the key one where they put. Although they don't pass the GIWI Act into Parliament, we say 30%. And I should say this past June election with Apple, we get encouraging number, but we not reach 30%. But we need more women in participation, especially in governance areas. And also we need women and girls leading, more especially in school. It can be really difficult for me to see girl picking they in the front or take the highest position in any working places. So that we need. And also we get health facilities there for under 5. But we need proper government for increase for girls and young women, more especially in the rural area. We're not going to say health facility free for under 5. What about the girl picking there, like my age, we not get money for going to hospital. And also now we see government they make town hall for SGBV. We don't only need a town hall, we don't need awareness raising. The awareness raising don't too much in a salon. We need a document, we need a policy where for say if somebody commits SGBV against girls and young women, so teen, they go jail and so on. So we need proper government for come on board and create policies there because these issues are like I say, it's not a new
and some of the already they are the sexual offenses act.
Yeah. So we don't tire for awareness raising, all megaphone, go on street. People they already know saying so this and this they happen. So we need government for implement some of these laws the way they and may they put more policies the way they protect girls and young women and young people in our salon.
Okay, Titi, continue for the Utwina. The program we will come back to it shortly. We will continue the program and now we will come to Theophilus Sagbenda. Well, Theophilus now a journalist and civil society advocate as well. He don't day into this game for quite some time now. So he didn't at the studio today for Kayep we talk on the way we get for do it waiting people they expect in terms of contribution to the UN Security Council as Salon the champion this the UN Security Council for this 2024. Good morning again to you and welcome to the program.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay. So quick one from civil society angle and journalists as well. What it mean for make Salon champion the United Nations Security Council meeting? We'll start from there.
Okay, well, of course, it's a landmark development for Sierra Leone. It means say Salon they perfectly on the map. And one for say bravo to the current government for making it possible. Because it takes a lot for occupy a non-permanent seat in the United Nations Security Council. And the presidency of this Security Council is very crucial. That means not only 1 month, not only 1 month a particular nation go ahead, because it's rotational. So now a very big development that Salon don't reach at that level. With the hope, say, within this short period, Salon will make great use of the opportunity, because according to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the President, Julius Maada Bio, want to use this opportunity for get a number of engagements with fellow heads of states for push for Africa being considered for a permanent status in the United Nations Security Council. Because you get a situation wherein few countries then they determine, the fate of the world. So Africa as a continent is not among those countries. And for Africa, that's not discrimination. And President Bio being the chairperson for a committee of 10 heads of state, and he don't occupy that position for a couple of years now, over 3 years. I think say he want to use this opportunity for see how best they can able for make a push towards that. Whether that will be successful, it's something else to talk about.
Okay, so let's talk about, in case the president becomes successful in this drive, what thing this going to mean for Salon in Africa as a whole?
Well, that could be the biggest achievement where President Bio could make throughout in presidency, because for say lots of international ratings that they come up and that they say Salon they do well in terms of the fight against corruption, in terms of other things. Them in other areas we are going down. For example, the area of freedom, press freedom, we are going down. Even though we get now a situation wherein there is a semblance of press freedom, but it's going to the opposite direction. So I think to say everything government need for do now for consolidate on those gains and for make sure say they're able for achieve set goals. So your question very crucial in case it succeed. Like I say, it will be a biggest achievement, and it will make the world consider Salon, as one of the most vibrant countries when it comes to advocacy for the continent. Because you got a situation wherein the countries are in deep competition. As to who is doing well, who is doing bad. You see a lot of demonstrations around. Because the same problems where they happen in Nigeria, the same problems happen in Kenya, is still they happen here. So, and the United Nations Security Council, a global peace network. So, but you talk about peace. What type of peace are we talking about? Negative or positive peace? So, but these are other issues to talk about.
Okay. We see the program. I think we'll start tomorrow. Already don't start. Get so many meetings that we get for do with peace and security issues. So what will they expect as Salon people from government in terms of contribution from this particular end, especially now that we really too much protest we get for do with waiting government can say faceless protesters and we don't see so many issues them around. Recently we see Nigeria they do their own. So what will they expect from Salon in terms of contribution to us?
Will they expect say the government self go learn a big lesson from this presidency of the United Nations Security Council at the non-permanent level? Because when you occupy that position, all eyes are on you as to what you are doing back home, right? If what you are doing back home, not match up with your global stance on peace and security, then it's a minus. Because, for instance, you get a situation wherein Salon don't go through a very bloody civil war where we lost tens of thousands of people. Have we learned any lessons? If we talk about peace at the global stage, we also have to manage peace at the local level. But of course, for say most of the factors that will lead to the war are still very prevalent. Corruption, bad governance, so many things them, nepotism, tribalism, all of the things that are still there at play. Of course, this government don't do a lot of things then when it comes to women's empowerment. For the first time, we get a situation wherein We get more women in cabinet. We get more women in the House of Parliament. We also get more women in other appointive positions. I mean, so that's not a very big plus for the government, because one of the things that were the government they push for now women's peace and security. We also get a situation wherein the government we don't make a state crime for let somebody commits sexual offense against the woman. But of course, like what the ladies here say, time for action. This is not time for action. Not the time for just put policies in place. Not the time for just the big talk. Not the time for all the big jargons. It's time for action, because once actions are taken, then you go a step further for achieve set goals. But if actions are not being taken, especially action that will be deterrent, because if you get a situation wherein certain people are being protected and others are exposed to all the odds in society, then it's a big challenge. It's already a question on the peace we are talking about.
Okay, Theophilus, continue for the twin of the program. Inside the program this morning, we will get updates from the Olympics where they carry on France currently. Will they continue, Titisano, they continue for talk about the girls' national calls to action. Tell me small bit, why make this thing important for make the government take action of the thing and where they inside a document to present to the Vice President?
So the important thing of this document is, if you look into the document, there are so many issues where now all issues there where it need proper government attention, because some of these issues don't contribute negatively in the lives of young boys and girls, especially those in the rural community. So if proper government wants to see a positive change, it wants to say Sierra Leone, we reach up there and Sierra Leone, the girls and young women safe. When I know say the First Lady agenda and answer for our girls.
Yes.
So in Ogo they talk about answer for our girls, menstrual hygiene, whereas we get repeated issues the way they come up against girls and young women. We get sexual gender-based violence, we don't be the order of the day right now, where they affect even young women then, and we get health issues. Even in the answer for our girls, if you look, health include, because they talk about menstrual hygiene, whereas we own organization back they push because they produce reusable pad for support the agenda of the First Lady.
We can't talk about that quick. Let we go straight now France. Outside the Olympic, they go on in Salon. Now be part of the country then we get representative now the Olympic. We get Sam Morris Jr. now the Sierra Leone press attaché, part of the team we go to the Olympics. Good morning, Sam Morris. Hello, Sam Morris.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Sam Morris.
Yeah, well, good morning.
Yes, welcome to Voices.
Good morning.
Sava. Welcome to Voices at 7 a.m. So currently, I will let you tell me, give me updates on what's happen with the Salon team where go na the Olympics. What's the performance so far? Hello.
For the opportunity, I want to say first of all, before I go for hello?
Yeah, go ahead. I get you.
I mean, they follow the team, the update from Paris and all, and show comes. Sierra Leoneans they follow. We even get different Sierra Leoneans them. We they may come to Paris. They reach out to visit the team. These are Sierra Leoneans them. We get them visa and pay them way for camp. You know. Pull up people now. They're not for even 1 year Salon team say. But in all, the 4 athletes the way we carry it. It's them. They all don't take part now the event. This again, now contrary to various false rumor wey been earlier on don go around social media say two of the athletes dem don left the games village.
Okay.
If makers then we get for shame because on 4 of the athletes, then 2 swimmers, 1 male, 1 female, Joshua Wise and Olamide Sam. Let's athlete Jana, we see in performance, and we also see the youngest amongst the team, we are the female judoka self himself. In fact, na him first take part in and it be fought against 36-year-old and we see in approach and all. Then after that, we been get with second event of the day. We now been the swimmer. We now Joshua Wise. Joshua Wise himself been take to the pool. Himself, even though he not been get past in preliminary stage, but I been somehow improve on in time we been swim na previous Olympic because Joshua na in second Olympic game this, and the first Olympic games we been going na Tokyo, Japan inside 2020. Now the 50 meter freestyle, he been swim 27.90 seconds, whilst here now he swim 27.11 seconds. Then after Joshua, we will get Sarah best performance na the Olympic for this year Olympic. We na Georgiana Cisse himself na one of the debutant athletes them na the Olympic Games. He be narrowly missed out to the semi-final. However, in the first pull-off, we do advance from the preliminary round to the next round, round 1. Inside the women's 100 meter, he qualified after I finished 4th. Now he hits and he run 11.99 seconds inside its 4. And that be automatically make him for qualify to round 1. And for round 1 now, if for perform for go to the semi-finals of the 100 meter. But as a debutant and the experience level, Georgiana not be able to make it to the semi as it been finished 9th inside hits 2. And they've been clocked 12.15 seconds. And in total, they've been come 72. Now the entire 100 meters. Then the last and final Sierra Leone athlete will take the pool. Now being another Olympic debutant, we now Olamide Sam, a 24-year-old, being gets for clock 42.87 seconds inside the women's 50 meter freestyle. We make a massive improvement in time. We be swimming at the World Aquatic Championship inside February na Qatar. He be swimming at Qatar 45.51 seconds, but we can at the Olympic Games now swim 42.87 seconds. That's now been the performance of the athletes there. Now both the pool, the track, and as well now the judo court.
Samois.
Yeah.
What do you think of the performance so far of the people who go represent Salone at the Olympics?
For me, naturally, I think now a mixed how to put it, for me now a mixed assessment, because for the athletics it do very, very well, considering person will get wild card. It come he perform because mind you, the Olympic Games, you are competing against the best of athletes there. Now their own position. So she did very, very well, outstanding well for me. And following past the preliminary round and go to round one, and now only missed out to the semi-finals. Now be a good one as well. Olamide Sam as well for me. It's right. It do very, very well because for you only swim. That they tell you say if you don't take part in other international competitions then before the Olympic Games, you forget a massive, massive improved time compared to this. Because imagine in February at the World Championship, you go swim the 50-meter freestyle, you swim 45.51 just in February. Then a few months later at the Olympic Games, another big event, you reduce that time to 42.87. Now a massive stride down the for that's the tell you see if been done the after the World Championship, if you be done take part by all the other big competition across the world compared to the other athletes then we can't meet, we see something massive. For me, a little bit disappointed with Small with Joshua Wise. He's the captain of Sarah Dolphin, Evidena training camp, and this is second Olympic Games. I think this an honest opinion now that the time we Joshua swims through now the 50-meter freestyle, 27 11. I think if I don't go beyond 27-11 now.
Okay.
Because
Okay, Samois, as way for wrap up this, the way for wrap up this interview, how the Olympics don't be so far in terms of performance from other country them?
I will tell you this now one good Olympic Games this for obvious reason. This one it gets more performance, more records, more positives compared to the previous Olympic when at Tokyo. Mind you, the Tokyo Olympic Games it been a little bit tight because now been during the time of the COVID. But this one now the flexibility and all athletes are able to expose themselves. They not tie them down to too much of
restriction.
Down to too much of restriction, testing, and so on and so forth. We don't see personal best records breaking. We don't see Olympic record breaking. We don't see world record breaking. Now this Olympic Games, and we don't see new people in the emergers. Olympic champion. See the lady from St. Lucia, who puts a whole country to stand still until after he win the 100 meter, the fastest woman on earth right now. So
St. Lucia,
for me so far, it don't be a great one.
St. Lucia is a very small country, not too popular. You think it's alone for draw learn a lesson from them country and they, because this a big victory for them, then break a ceiling and make a mark and make a name for them country.
I will tell you, the athletics president now possibly follow that St. Lucian lady. I will tell you the lady no base than St. Lucia. He did Germany, Jamaica rather. He did Jamaica now it's training camp. Now they train for over how many years now? So this sort of magic. If we want to compete against the best and succeed now the big games like this, now investments no more. Get we athletes them to train in camps, monitor them, allow them for them take part in different competition. Then the world, the indoor championship, the Diamond League, where you compete against them big athletes and in some of them competition and you don't sabi there now. You dey get the more you compete, the more you get experience, you know. And then so when you dey kind at that stage there, the confidence don dey. You and some of the big names dem una don want different side dem. So you ready for face the challenge. Mind you, athletics for instance na one competition wey any day get im own. You can run 11.5 today, or you can run 11.5 just in 30 to 40 minutes time. Then call una back for car run. The car athletics day, you dey run the semi-finals, then you run the finals the same day. You can run 11.5, and then for the finals you can run 10, for instance. You know, so we really need to invest on the athletes there.
Okay. So Maurice,
If we want succeed, yeah.
I want to tell you plenty thank you for where you take your time for giving updates on wetin dey happen at the Olympics na Paris. We hope for get you again at the program for make you continue for giving updates on wetin dey happen at Paris. Enjoy the Paris experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, that's now been
most
Sam Maurice Jr. we na the press attaché for the Olympics team Salone. The program we watch now Voices at 7 when they come to you live on Voices online television on Facebook and on YouTube. Fatima, why don't just call on Voices television? We hope for government for good license, so we fully go into mainstream journalism. TTs are not get exam, so they wrap up with in conversation and we will let them make it go. So, waiting una want now, as una don't submit the document to the vice president, what una want for make them do the action, we then go on for make them do. We go una feel say at least una effort una put in presenting, making this document and not go in vain.
Okay, so what we need as an organization, I make it like very hard for make the document reach at that peak, because we know say if we reach to the vice president or any other big position in the
not to follow reach table, make it reach 9 table.
Yeah.
If we not push, that's what the document go there.
Yeah, we dey push by God's grace.
Okay.
So we don't the push, and I make we get an intermediate person where they communicate with we and the vice president concerning the document. So in the area of the economic resilience, when I know say the vice president na own agenda than the way in Kawit na Salone when it comes to technology, economic resilience, and so on. So through to the document, one say how best the vice president will invest more in job facilities there for young people. Earlier on, they tell we say government they count 5,000 job na Salone. So one see how this job you get for sustainable, and one see if this job where they come, if na young people they get for work, or if na the older age they get for the part of the job. So in this document, one see how best the vice president and the government go able to incorporate more of young people, the girls in this job, and also again when it comes to the health aspect, one may government they increase more health facilities than a Salone.
Okay, so now one tap into the government agenda of creating 5,000 jobs, sure, where you target and cater for women, them especially young women them.
Yes.
So now that's a part of una agenda.
Yes.
Okay, Titi Sano, I want to tell you thank you for which you tell me left all the way Waterloo for joining me this morning at the program. I want to wish you success in your exam.
Thank you.
Okay.
Alright, we will continue with the program, and the program is still a watch now. Voices online TV, Voices at 7 a.m. program where they come to you live now Facebook and my YouTube channel. We will continue with the program, and we still get Theophilus Sagwin down at the studio as it is so this morning. For help we talk on the what we get for do with government contribution to the United Nations Security Council. Till now we see some big people in our government don't go, and from the agenda also we get a good number where they represent we right from the ministry, and also we see peace commission with other one them where they will represent we in this side. But again, in terms of success, Sierra Leone has a safe need for play role in terms of contribution. Waiting will be we own role as people, Sierra Leone people, for say we able for support with government, we able for support with representative them now this meeting so that they will able for achieve whatever agenda where them be don't set.
All right, thank you so much. I just want to make a slight correction. The president will actually talking 500,000 jobs.
Oh.
Yes, so not to 5,000, no, 500,000. And we are still looking forward to that. If that happens, it will be a very big development.
Sure.
I mean, and I just hope say the jobs then will be distributed fairly across the board, not to only to partisans. Okay. So of course, as to waiting the people of Salone go do, what will be your contribution towards the president or towards the country in push, you know, follow we go make a good use of the presidency of the United Nations Security Council at the non-permanent level. Well, I think so we get less for do as a people because the one the way the government want for be directly involved, now then go so I don't think say the ordinary people we are represented in that delegation. I mean, no, otherwise therefore don't take you know, somebody from the women's group.
But they put something there where they say civil society. I think I see two agenda where they say civil society, society.
Okay, well we don't know whether are the civil society people then they. You never see the civil society is fragmented right now. You get pro-government civil society people and then you get I'm not going to say anti-government, but you get critical civil society people then because all of we want to let any government where sit down that seat succeed. So if civil society people then critical, sometimes they now for call the government to action. See, you have to do this, but you get other civil society people them where whatever thing the government do is 100%. Okay. They're not worried about the excesses of government, this and that. So we go be curious for know whether that civil society people and they how are they selected? Who I know that kind of thing. But I can say certainly the civil society people them at particular instances they're not going to represent the views of the ordinary Sierra Leoneans. So we'll be for welcome and a situation wherein, for example, they go with somebody from the youth, sector, the women's sector.
Somebody, I can take any random woman, not only party person, any random woman from the market.
Exactly. Well, perhaps not randomly, me go see.
Okay.
But therefore do it structurally because you get, for example, you get 50-50, right? You get 50-50 group. You get women's organizations.
Yes, there you know certain organization in a household name, a big name.
Exactly.
Look, them are woman and
yes.
charities and the.
Yeah, exactly. But it's about also going to add value.
Okay.
Because whoever they go with, go for add some value.
Okay.
Even though yes, sometimes they can go to just as observers, because it's like taking 100 people, to a situation where certain are just one or two people go for talk. So all the other ones are just for clap. For clap. So that should not be the essence.
Okay.
The essence should be, ensuring that, because mind you, no extra money is coming to the government for the presidency of the Security Council. Not just the name no more, not just the name.
The influence.
So the influence and all of that. So all the expenditures get for come out from the consolidated government fund. So managing the delegation also very crucial. So but we'll wait and see what will be the outcome. But we know say we are going to be reported to, but we are not going to add any value directly as citizens.
Okay. Theophilus, let's continue for the program.
Yeah,
we'll look at another issue. And we'll go now the All People's Congress. Who are the chairman for the All People's Congress Party, Minkal Masai, in one meeting where the party be always Bentem, ask the party member them for be unite and assure them see government will release some of the member them will then be arrested because of election related matters or violence protests. I be witness this as the APC be don't launch the registration for members and new members them, and I be put this report together. Let me watch the video.
As the All People's Congress don't pull now do one approach for register and verify the member them, the chairman for the All People's Congress don't call for make peace and unity day na the party. Minkalu Masai say the APC na Kumbra party.
Let me reconcile. Let me construct peace. Let me be an inclusive party. Let me not make an exclusive party. Some people are there, they want come, then they watch. They want to see how we do, whether we will accept them or we not go accept them. But as I tell you now, let them not afraid. Let them come. With people they say this is a Combra party. Inside there, if you see we not accept you, we get good reason.
As part of the agreement on national unity wey dem be signed inside October last year between the government and the APC be give list of people wey dem be arrest wey get for do with election related matter dem or protest. Because of this, the party chairman of the APC, Michael Masai, don assure them party member them say government go release them people here soon.
They are still working assiduously with the deputy chairman and the secretary general for them one day wey still dey na detention, then one day wey dem detain for political reasons, then they work on am and pretty soon we go get them out by God's law. We need everybody. We need everybody for pull this government. And I strongly believe again, when we would have finished with the outcome of the tripartite by way of recommendations, believe you me, they're not going to get space, they're not going to get room, they're not going to get no side for hide. Because we will match them one by one to one.
Minkalu Masare be go before for describe the tripartite committee as ambush.
You see, when people in the talk about experience, I can always tell me team, experience is not what has happened to a man, but what a man does to what has happened to him, that is his experience. It don't happen to we don't see him. But never again will we allow ourselves to fall under ambush. Never again will we allow ourselves to be rigged. Never again we will allow them steal with elections. Never again we will take decisions where we're not going to be able to execute and carry forward. We will remain very firm, resolute, and determined. We are a peaceful party, and we will take the reins of governance not by the barrel of the gun, but we will go through the democratic process, and inshallah, we will find the next level.
All this be talk recently na Freetown na the APC party headquarter as APC don pull na do new system for register them member them. As all this dey be, the chief minister don deny APC claim after the APC be give government 318 name them wey dem say dem for release as part of resolution 4. David Moina Senge inside one post on X wey dem be dey call Twitter say na 15 name them wey dey na the list wey dey na custody. He say the rest sometimes dem go don escape inside the November 26 failed coup attempt or don serve dem jail term done, pay fine, and government go don release them through the court system. He say 51 party name them wey APC give not ever dey na prison, and 9 party name them wey dem write to them na the list. For Voices Online TV, Mina Arnold Felix Elba, the report.
All right. Well, we hope so una don't get from the report there. Now we dey continue with the program, and the program is still watch now Voices at 7 a.m. where they come to you live now Voices Online TV, Facebook, and with YouTube channel. The time now from studio clock now 8:25, and at exactly 8:30 we will bring you some of the text message them we don't come inside the program. But for now, make we continue with we guests as we still get Theophilus Benda inside the program this morning.
Theophilus, we talk about Salon being the president for the UN Security Council these 30 days. As citizen of this country, how you feel? Say you get your country, they lead the UN Security Council for the next 30 days.
I feel very proud about that. Like I stated earlier, now a landmark development, and I even say bravo to the government for making it possible. And I even go further for saying one of the biggest achievements so far at the international scale.
Because for 53 years, we finally returned.
Exactly. So that's a very big one, and I think say we don't know what's in the opportunities where that could bring to we. The government and the one that were responsible for public information, they need for giving more information as to what we gain. I mean, and that could be evaluated after the 1 month period of presidency.
One issue where the government gets for challenge, when are some of the things that they put together, they say now women, security, peace. You think say that's strong enough and a good idea and a good initiative Salon take go to the UN Security Council?
Well, honestly, maybe if they say they don't go at the national scale, because for just this 1 month and then you focus on those women, peace and security. For me, it's not enough really. Therefore, don't go. Beyond just the women. Therefore,
so this is one aspect where they focus on.
Yes, exactly. Well, you say one of the things where they take the. So because really, the Salon problem is far beyond women's problem alone. I mean, you get the youth issue we get for do with unemployment level very high, and the drug situation, especially Kush. I mean, and then the promise of 500,000 jobs. Of course, we don't know if even 100,000 jobs have been provided. I mean, of course, we always go out for see the evidence of those jobs being provided, and this is not policy. And of course, the women issue is very, very significant and very crucial. I mean, and so with the hope, say, government go create the necessary inroads towards that. Already, like I stated earlier, there are some positive signs that women's empowerment don't take a different level from what they did before, because we know for say today, sometimes if you count the number of cabinet ministers when a woman them, I mean, as compared to now, you're going to say we don't go extra mile for get more women in governance and appointive positions, and this is by matter of law, not so by matter of any kind of situation where what do you feel for do. No matter of law, say so. Even if other governments come, there's a law that you have to provide 30% quota for women at all levels. I mean,
so this is a big stride with the government take.
It is a big one. It is a big one. It is a big one at the global stage. But how that go reflects at the local stage is what is even more important, because for we, it's like the opposite situation. Whilst we are making very great inroads at the international scale, I mean, but reflectively back home, it's the opposite, and it will be a matching order. So that's not the.
So what can they do internationally for reflect back home?
Yeah, for reflect back home positively, because if you talk about promoting global peace and security, and back home what you get na negative peace, then it's a very serious situation. Because we remember the last demonstration where happened, where the president came and said, oh, the one that will demonstrate, they want to terrorist them.
And brand new citizens.
Yes, you brand them as terrorists. I mean, so that's coming from a president be very unfortunate. I mean, and it not show any sympathy to the one that were lost their lives, because the government be give assurance, say people should go out and do their normal business. And most of the ones that will go out as a result of the government call for go out, they got entrapped. Some got killed, some got arrested. I mean, so we still look at what's happening, the tripartite thing, because if you talk about peace, right? I mean, it's not just the absence of or it's not just the silence of guns. It's also about what they do. Because what they see right now, like a complete state capture. I mean, you go to ECSL, you don't put a partisan for conduct election. What do you expect at the end of the day? So that make you get a lot of questions around the election, where even now, a lot of major countries do not still congratulate with president. I mean, because of the questionable outcome of the election. So therefore, we for ensure clean elections, we ensure say whatever government kind of power, Sierra Leoneans where they in employment no go out of jobs just because government change. Because that they increase the level of desperation. People are desperate. So this now we own time. I mean, for instance, you get APC people now, maybe they in offices, the NATCOM, other places they don't pull them. They pull most of them. So it's going to be a revolving circle. So if APC government self come, now the same thing they will do. Enough of be like that. We for live beyond politics. Be you Mende, be you Kono, be you Timini, be you whatever you are, we foresee ourselves as Sierra Leoneans. Because the fact of the matter is that the peace where the country they enjoy right now is a negative peace. Because it can explode at any time. Okay. So therefore, if you talk about peace and security at the global stage, back home, very crucial. If back home, now the melting pot of what they do. So for me,
for cement
it's a matter of wait and see.
Peace, make all thing all right. You say safe.
You're right.
Like a champion peace globally.
Exactly. Otherwise, it's the opposite.
All right, let's take some text message that we don't come inside the program. This first one from Abib, they say, good morning, Voices Online TV. Can we please ask our authority what they are taking to the UN Security Council, and also the issue of representation? They need to make the public aware of what is going to happen in the meeting, and also how they are going to represent us. This other one, we don't come inside the program, they say, Theophilus, I was expecting you guys to check and see who is representing Sierra Leone, especially on the civil society angle. I saw the agenda as well, and civil society vacuum is still empty. They just put civil society. The other one, we don't come inside the program, they say, kudos to you guys for taking us to the UN Security Council. It is indeed a laudable venture for Sierra Leone to lead this particular council. But again, what are we going to gain as a country after the long 30 days? Last one, we don't come inside the program, they say, we are not doing well at the Olympics. Can you please tell your reporter to go again and see how we can get more information? The team was not well prepared based on logistics and other opportunities they're supposed to have given to them. I think that's some. Okay, I'll read this last one where they say the UN Security Council is a very good one, but we need to get more information on what this meeting is about and how we are going to be represented. Then are some of the questions that we don't come inside the program too.
Yeah. So like I stated earlier, the government and the one that are responsible for information dissemination from the government side, they're giving more information about this presidency of the United Nations Security Council at the non-permanent level. Then we talk about representation. The people are concerned about whether they go represent the civil society body. And I think say the government for do justice to that by not only saying CSOs, therefore indicates the names and organizations. I mean, then people are not too convinced about what is going to be the outcome of our presidency of the Security Council, because they think it's just going to be another waste of resources, but then we'll not go see any positive reflection back home. And for me, this is very crucial. Correct, I never say the one that always don't go. It's just about going to holiday. Not so much about anything.
Okay.
But somebody the same message say now we as journalists and civil society for don't check them for no order they go and order no they
Yes,
go.
but it's difficult for us to do. It's for government to come out. The president be promised transparency, accountability in all what they do. So the government just need for inform we, including we the journalists them, say these are the people that are going. So we now go, well, we not go for go check what thing government not put out. It's about what government put out. And we not force them for be transparent. They should be naturally transparent because that's a mark of good governance. Anything short of that is a mark of bad governance. And unfortunately, that is the semblance of how we are looking at things. Bad governance, because if transparency is if it's becoming the question, then it's nothing good for us and even for the government. So it pays to be transparent. Tell us who this, because as I say, people are more focused on the CSO representative, because before even expect say if even go somebody from Sludge,
Me say for the one that say we don't know the CSO.
exactly. If even go somebody from Sludge, I don't know which media house self then go, because we should not forget the media house there.
Sure.
I don't know if SMBC will be there or a kind of proxy, because we don't see, say, 1 or 2 times now, we don't see the marginalization of SABC. For instance, pan the town hall meeting, both SABC and AYV were not allowed to operate independently. The ministry go with their own system, and then SABC and AYV were forced to broadcast through that system. And it's happening for the very first time, and it's all part of the state capture, what I mentioned earlier. If you go to SABC, you ask them, they will tell you that they are disappointed at what happened at that town hall meeting. You go AYV, they will tell you it's something I've investigated, and I'm saying it with all authority that they were sidelined. So we don't know whether the UN Security Council, they are going to go with SABC people or AYV people or State House, their own system, because State House get their own communication system, where the young people are where they favor, where they believe, say they report what they want for be reported. Okay. It's not about what you want to be reported, it's just about reporting the happening.
Okay. Continue for the tweet now the studio. Theophilus, we'll look at another story and go down to the Freetown City Council. As them announce it, then we broke host them where they by the Watana Kube and plant over 70,000 ticklem. Emmanuel John Conte gets more on this story. And
Council inside the attempt for reduce the way and how flooding they affect people them. Inside one engagement with people them na Kube, don't say then go broke 5 illegal building them where they by the banking and plant over 70,000 ticklem. Mayor Yvonne Akisoya explained the efforts where council don't make for care development go na Kube.
We don't provide a lot of support over the years, no so? Oath them born, over 100 oaths, we build them back. Water come, we come with provision, no so? But, time come, with the help of Sustain for Life, where we build the school, where not for una picking them. No, that get for going to the school. Let crew picking them. Find 2-story school. Where even now we did work, forget the teachers them, forget the furniture for the school, for put solar lights na the school. The people that way to build the school, they say, for let disaster not be. Fire force not able to inside. Let we build road. Now una same crew people them. Una agree no so? 13 oaths can down. They let today crew don't get road. The same people don't say they go support we. Let we tar the road. Let we put street lights. Let the field, we put drainage. We make artificial turf. Let football go play there. Let the picking them go get side for play. The youth them go get side for play. So we did as partners with Krube.
The mayor points out the danger as people then they use dirty for bank the river for bill house.
Look the ship. Look the ship. You didn't walk and reach the ship now. Una know who's kind danger una day? If water he can't hide. Water he can't hide under this rain. The water no road. The water no face. The water no tenant or landlord. The water the care person go. Today na 4 persons don't die. May their souls rest in peace. 4 persons don't die in a Calabar tongue under this rain. Where the water carry the wall, it go down. 4 persons. If water can now, you see inside the ship there, that ship is under, it deep. So no say inside with it deep. It deep. So, like I've been saying no more, when they come, they say, let I can't show the place. I don't show the place. And I don't ask. I don't talk to people then. And I don't know, say, wait till I talk, I don't like one. Now this behind 10, because everybody I don't talk to, the tenants, they're all. They say that the last 3 to 5 months, 9 kaya. When meet up the 10 where I've been kawa, said then stop. And then continue.
Mayor Yvonne Akisoya advised the one them within aside with the Freetown City Council don't mark for broke, make them begin find other side for day.
So we could make people them. I want for them, una, we day, na let us say, usai I don't mark. Let una begin, send other side. Because this the operation save lives. Not so bad at the do now. Now una yon because if the water can you not go get outside for all. You not go get outside for all. Sign on they say for run go. Because you see now like na island, now they don't make.
Mayor Yvonne Akisoya say the council go hire 200 people them na Kube for 1 year, so then go the plant and monitor the tick them, and then go begin broke them host there inside August 9 this year. For Voices Online TV, Mina Emmanuel John Conte.
Alright, we will continue with the program, and the program is still watching our Voices at 7 a.m. where they come to you live now, Voices Online TV, Facebook page, and YouTube channel. We will continue with the program, and the program we still get now the studio this morning, Theophilus Sabenda. As we today, we will talk about the UN Security Council as Salon, now the president for the UN Security Council since August 1, 2024. And it will last to August 30th. Well, we will continue and another year in the program. Plenty meeting them get for come up. I think tomorrow we get first meeting we get for happen.
Yeah, the 6th.
Inside the 6th. Yes,
the 6th.
Sure. Tomorrow the 6th where President Bio gets for chair. So many things they get for happen at this particular council, and the open place say at the end of everything better will come na Salon, right, Theophilus?
Yes, of course. That's our expectation, and that's what the people are expecting. And I mean, the people that get concerned as to what will be the outcome of this engagement. And it's going to be a big engagement because, according to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the President already sent invitation to his colleague heads of states, so they all go there for go support a motion for see how best they can push collectively for Sierra Leone being considered for Africa as a continent being considered for a permanent membership at the Security Council. And I think it's fair enough.
Theophilus,
yeah.
make a time say quick.
Please do.
Salon come in a critical time when you get conflict there and there.
Yeah.
And now this burden day on President Bill as the president for the UN Security Council, and Salon are non-permanent member of the UN Security Council.
Yeah.
Our President Bill, you think say he need support from the bigger nation for navigate issues that would happen Israel,
Yeah.
Ukraine, Libya,
and you get
Somalia.
most important one, Somalia within Africa.
Yes.
And all the meeting they get for be chaired by Sierra Leone.
Yeah, exactly. So you see, so you can only do what you can. Because 1 month, you cannot do much. So you can only do what you can. You can meet the problem, and of course it's obvious that he's going to leave the problem, as he meets them. And in fact, the situation is worsening when it comes to global peace. It's worsening. People are looking at the outcome of the American election for a way out somehow, depending on whether win the election. Because for some people, if Kamala Harris win, it will be a continuation of the Biden posture on fighting. Supporting whether for support with weapons, this and that and that. But other people they think to say if Trump win, it will be a situation wherein there will be less potential for the war situation escalate, because they say he get the will for work with people them where the current American government no one for work with, for example, North Korea, Russia, and other countries. Because Trump, if I don't talk, say if he win, he will make sure say he end the war in Ukraine, because it's a senseless war, because Russia they lose big time, although they are gaining more territories, but in terms of the human cost, it's so high that it not makes sense for let Russia go into that kind war situation. They will see now the escalating situation between Iran, Lebanon, and Israel. Of course, the recent killing of the Hamas chief na Iran. Of course, Hezbollah self they under themselves. The serious situation.
It's a tough period for President Bill.
It is a tough period for the world. President Bill can only do talking, but not any physical action. But we also physical action, not for going to any kind of situation, but for ever get the power for call the worrying people and say, you know what, let's come together and just forget about this situation, and now we'll get that kind of wherewithal. So he can only go and raise the issues, right? And raising the issues and addressing the issues, now two different things there. So what I think President Bill can only do is to raise the issues, because given the time, and it's even good that now just 1 month period. So imagine saying that Amy for carry that man today for 1 year, for a whole 1 year period, and then nothing is achieved at the end of the day. So when I was just 1 month, you can only do what you can.
And the government will also focus on women, peace and security.
Yeah, surely.
In this meeting, because then they get a debate where the deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs will chair this debate.
Surely.
And with this kind of conversation we're going, you think say we go able achieve inside this 1 month for able influence certain decision where go help for improve women them within a conflict areas then.
So what are not so more possible, like for example resolutions. If they're able to come up with strong resolutions backed up by other countries. Because a resolution, once it don't get majority support, can move to the other level, right? So I think say just that no more raise the issue and then try to get very solid resolution, both for the for Africa in permanent status, that the Security Council they get a very strong resolution towards that, and they also get a very strong resolution towards women's peace and security, because it's a global issue that women are at threat. So that make when you go to the Western world, women they get more rights past man. We don't see a situation wherein man not get mind for knock a woman in the Western world, because when the reports reach the authorities, you the man you in a very serious situation. We don't see here man the born Pekin he abandon the responsibility to the woman overseas country. You are forced to take care of that child at all cost. But here it's a different ball game. So what we would say is that the situation not for be different from what happened in the Western world. It will also be the same as it happened elsewhere in Africa and other parts of the world. But then you get women that get more protection in the Western world than in Africa. And I think to say that now the thing that's where the government for push for ensure equality. All women for be treated the same globally.
It right? No matter what you do.
No matter what you do. But if the situation is different, then I don't see us moving in the positive direction, because the policy should be no one should be left behind, or no one, should be left out, right? So, but if women in Africa, are so much in a vulnerable state as compared to women elsewhere, then where are we going? And the United Nations Security Council is a global entity. So if you are pushing for women's peace and security, it should be at the global stage, and equality should be worked towards.
Okay. The program we do watch now, Voices at 7 a.m. will come to you live on Voices Television, on Facebook and on YouTube. Continue to be part of the program. Send me message on WhatsApp or normal text to the number +23234 225373, or drop a message in the comment section on Facebook and YouTube. Don't forget to yourself can continue for like and share the program and help we grow together.
Alright, we dey first for round up now, so we no get better time again at the program. Today we dey talk about resolution. We don't know, but I'm sure most of the one way they take part in this meeting go now. And what you feel say for don't be done as preparation, although they don't go now, but I'm sure some of the meeting they start tomorrow and they still get time for maybe if they listen or watch, then we'll see how they will readjust.
Well, we dey expect say the president will not take out of office for represent the interest of Sierra Leone at the best of his ability. He will not say he will put the interest of the country first above everything else. Although there are questions relating to whether indeed the president put the country interest above his own personal interests. But of course, at the global stage, not much consultation would have been done at the local stage, right? The consultation all therefore be done at the international stage, wherein decisions can be taken, and then they will come back now and come inform the public, say now this will go pull it, because mind you, the president is not going to be there for the rest of the 1 month period. The Minister of Foreign Affairs is not going to be there for the rest of the 1 month period. So once the president will go get high-level meeting involving colleague heads of state, the Minister of Foreign Affairs instead of get a own engagement at a own foreign affairs level. Then of course, the post for they at a permanent level, na Sierra Leone permanent representative to the United Nations. He's our ambassador there. So na Inga for the rest of the period. But if one other important thing is that after this 1 month period, Salon will continue for the United Nations Security Council non-permanent level throughout this year and throughout next year. So it's not just going to be, these are just a situation wherein we the head for this period of 1 month, but we get a permanency situation throughout this year and next year. So perhaps once resolutions that come up, Salon will use the opportunity now for the follow up on what thing they push for. So for this period, the country gets the leverage for push very serious agenda. Of course, other countries that be done the head on, that's why we don't push their own agendas. We don't know what the outcome of those agendas. So, but for Salon, we are going to monitor.
That's why we just want to ask how we journalists and civil society get for support that particular process.
Well, for me, it's not about supporting the process. It's about monitoring the process. Because, like I said earlier, the one that where government wants for let them go, where government to say go support the process, now then they go through. And then they go through. We they monitor. Like now we are going to monitor who are these civil society representatives. Why forget a whole list of people who will go? Well, there should not be any hiding about this. Government tell us that now 50 people go, or 100 people go. They will begin to look at the list and say, this person here, it be necessary for let go, or this person here. Anyway, we they monitor the situation, and we hope for say government will come back to we and can give we an undiluted information on wetin they go past there, because sometimes the information the government they pass through to the public is already diluted because of how they want the message to be channeled, right? So that is the situation.
All right, well, we not get better time again with the first round of the program, and we want to say plenty thank you to we studio guests where we don't get this morning, we in a Theophilus Sabenda and in a journalist and also civil society representative. While we be there also this morning, we will talk about Salone contribution to the UN Security Council. We also say plenty thank you to the entire team. Now the control room, we get Ralph, we also get Mohamed Denke, and of course Prince Kote don't be with camera operator. Well, today tomorrow another edition of the program. Voices at 7 a.m. they come to you. Mina Fatima Sisi, they say tata.
And before I go on for also tell Titi Sanko, we are the program coordinator for Girls Advocacy Development Network. He be there earlier for talk about the national girls calls to action where they submit to the government, to the vice president. Don't forget for watch we at 1 p.m. for we lunchtime live where they come to you from this same medium on Facebook and on YouTube. Continue for like, subscribe and share programs them till we meet again for another fresh edition for Voices at 7 a.m. tomorrow. The same place, same time. Mina Arnold, Felix Elba, they say, have yourself a successful week.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.